So what's in this course? For most of you, the goal is to satisfy the science requirement. My goal is that you understand what science is, and astronomy is going to be a means to this end. So what's out there, and where is it? We're going to learn about the main different kinds of objects in the universe, such as stars, of which the Sun is one, or planets, just as Earth and Jupiter, which are small objects that orbit the stars, or galaxies, which are vast collections of stars, our own galaxy is the Milky Way, or other novel things that we might not have seen before or heard of before, like black holes or neutron stars or pulsars. We're going to talk about how things work and why things happen. Why does the sun shine? How do satellites stay in orbit? How stars are born? And why exploding stars make things like black holes? We'll talk about how do we know these things. So we need to understand things like telescopes, spacecraft, light spectra, how to measure, say, distances to different stars, or how do we measure the age of the moon? How sure are we that we're right? A major misconception about science is that science is a series of solved puzzles. In fact, there's a graduation of certainty within any science, and these levels of certainty change as new observations are made and new theories are formed. If I was teaching you physics, I would have a difficult time getting this idea across, because most everything that you typically learn in an elementary physics class is very well established physical laws. In the astronomy class, however, we're going to meet ideas with a wide range of uncertainty. For example, there's going to be things that we're not going to think twice about. The sun will rise tomorrow. Things that all astronomers would bet their careers on. Earth moves around the sun. Normal matter is made up of 92 natural elements. There are also things astronomers are confident about, but we could cope with the change. Jupiter is made mostly of hydrogen. The nearest star is about 4 light years away. We're fairly confident of these things, but we could cope with a change. There's some that have a lot of room for discretion among astronomers. How are planets formed? Will the universe continue to expand forever? And things that there are lots of doubt. We have really no idea. Is there life elsewhere in the universe? Now, there are some topics we're really only going to look at very lightly. Things like star names and constellations. That's something that maybe if you went into amateur astronomy and were out looking at stars with your own personal telescope, you would need to know. That's not really what's important here. We really want to look at the science here. Things like navigation from the stars or astrology. We'll talk about those briefly, but those are not things that are going to be dealt with in this science class.